all you wonderful giblets out there. Welcome to BDaddy's channel, and today we're going to be delving into the top 5 websites to visit when you're bored. So whenever you're looking for something to do and you have absolutely nothing to do and those 162 games that are just waiting in your Steam account won't cut it, this is where you'll go. So let's get on with it. Number 5! First up on the list is a website called boorrrrreeeeddd, and I haven't heard about this until actually today. It's a fun little website that has a bunch of little tiny mini games that are really boring, but at the same time really exciting and fun to play. They're not fun, even though I just said they are. They're just time consuming, and it's fun to have something consume your time. Although it's at the number 5 spot because it has no sound, there's a lot of ads, and a few of the little minigames may or may not contain a virus. Overall, though, a fun little thing to occupy your time with. Now here's some gameplay. Number 4! Next on the list are all the .io games, such as Agar.io and Slither.io and DF.io. They're all pretty much the same. You kind of just sabotage the other players by being larger than them and eating them in Agar.io, or getting in front of them and eating their energy pellets in Slither.io. I haven't played DF.io, but I heard it's really good. And they take the number 4 spot for a few reasons. They get really repetitive and really annoying. Say you're like number 3 on the leaderboards and you get instantly killed in like Agar.io. It's a lot harder in Agar.io, but in Slither.io, a little tiny guy gets in front of you. It's over. You're dead. You have to restart from the beginning. It gets really annoying, and it's not something I like to do over and over again. And they also don't have any music. You have to give some Flash games some music. Anyway, I'll stop ranting. Here's the gameplay. Number 3! And at number 3 is a very popular website, Pinterest. And I know it's usually aimed toward the crafty people, but you can find a lot of things on there that are very funny, entertaining, and informative. It's because they have a whole variety of images and links to different websites, such as BuzzFeed, which lead to even funnier posts. And it's a great place to go, especially when you're bored, which is kind of the point of this whole video. But the reason it ranks at number 3 is I'm not going to take off points because it doesn't have music, because it's an image sharing website and it's not supposed to. But I'm taking off points because it doesn't appeal to everyone. Some people don't enjoy just sitting around on their computer all day watching images. They like to be in part of the game. But let's get over that for a second and let me show you some quote-unquote gameplay. And at number 2 on this list is Happy Wheels on the Total Jerkface website. It's a very popular game that has blown up recently from famous YouTubers playing it, but it's a game, if you haven't played it before, where you pick from a variety of characters all on a vehicle and try and get to the end of these levels. And they're user created and then promoted by a admin. And it's a very fun game, very easy to pick up, difficult to master, and very, very time consuming. It comes at number 2 on this list because it is extremely fun, and it really does consume a lot of your time, hours at a time without you even realizing it. But the graphics are great, actually. I don't know why I'm complaining about them. There's just a lot of the games nowadays are the exact same, and there's nothing really you can do about it. And that's what happens when you create a community-based game. But they're all practically the same, so it's very difficult to find variety. Anyway, I'll stop nitpicking. Here's some gameplay. Number 1! And resting in first place with the golden crown is a clear choice, an obvious choice, and in the lead by a long shot. The biggest time waster website on the entire internet, in my opinion, is YouTube. Is it really any surprise to anybody? It's full of trillions and trillions, maybe quadrillions of hours of videos, ranging from hilarious, informational, to just informative, just like Pinterest, except in video form. It's a great website with a great design and great programming behind it, and I could not suggest a better way to spend your time if you're bored. So while we're at it, I am just going to explain the flaws in the website. There are none. I really like it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Now, let me show you some quote-unquote gameplay. Yeah, because I'm a very trusted doctor. It's not gonna hurt that bad. I mean, I haven't done this since, the War of 1812, but I'm sure it hasn't changed. But I'm sure they will be in yours too. Since it's an older game, about 2 years old, it doesn't have nearly as much of a fan base as well. So to get the current. So yeah, that's it, guys. Those are my top 5 favorite websites to go on when I'm bored and looking for some way to waste my time. Let's recall. There was at number 5, Board Button. Number 4, Agario / Slitherio / Deep.io / everything else ending with IO. Number 3, Pinterest. Number 2, Total Jerkface. And number 1, YouTube. Well, that sums up the entire video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and or subscribe if you feel so obliged. And be deadly. Out.